thank you, Adam, for being here with us today.
No
We
problem.
really do appreciate it. Again, if you don't know, I'm Maurice Robinson, joined by Tracy Gary of Lakeside Alliance, and today we have Adam Sutter.
Yep.
Almost called you something else. We have Adam Sutter here with Pipe Fitters 597. And Adam, if you don't mind, tell us what's going on with the application process, what's happening in the future, and any updates with the pipe fitters, please.
All right. So currently, right now, as it stands, we are closed for applications, testing, and training because of the coronavirus. I'm hoping we open in October for applications in one way or another. It may look a lot different, but it'll still be the first Wednesday of every month from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at our training center in Mokina. So, yeah, I'm hoping for October. We had a meeting last Friday, and hopefully everything goes smooth with that, and we can return to action with applications. Testing, that's still kind of up in the air, even though we are set up with all the recommended guidelines that the government set aside for phase 4 or whatever. I don't know when that's going to return, but I'm hoping sometime this year. When we are open, applications are Wednesdays, first Wednesday of the month, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. right here at the training center. $20 application fee, cash or money order. $15 for the study guide for the exam, cash or money order. 18 valid driver's license, birth certificate, high school diploma, GED, or high school transcripts. That's currently what's going on with applications.
That's actually sooner than I anticipated, because even the electrical workers, they're closed until January.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're closed
I didn't
until
know that.
January. Yeah, Maurice King over there, when he was on the line, he mentioned January.
Okay.
And then you have some that are just closed indefinitely. They don't even know when they'll open back up. So October is actually pretty good. It's actually sooner. It's around the corner. Actually, it's already September. So
yeah, I'm hoping for October again. I mean, that's what it sounds like, but again, I don't know for sure.
no, that's okay. And then as far as are there any other qualifications to becoming to participate in the application process other than the items that you stated?
So we do allow seniors in high school to apply as long as they're 17 and they're on track to graduate. So in place of the high school diploma, they would need to get a letter from their high school letting us know that they're on track to graduate, and they can get that from the counselor. That's the only other thing we got, as far as how we take applications.
And then once they complete the application, they take the test. What's the time frame between the application date and the test date?
So normally we test 4 times a year every quarter.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had a test yet this year. I have like close to 700 people ready to take this exam. So once we're able to open up for application, I'm hoping soon after that we'll be able to test. So, but from application to the test date, there's stuff that the applicant has to do. They have to be able to, complete the rest of the file and send that in. So I give them about 30 days to do that. Once they send in their personal experience form, then I will put them in the next available test, whenever that is. If they pass that exam, they'll be eligible for selection for 1 year from the date of the test.
Okay.
But again, it's all up in the air,
I hear you. So let's say you all, God willing, are able to accept applications in October. So would you be able to bring in people in January, maybe?
Maybe. Probably more than likely. Probably we won't. We more than likely won't take anybody the rest of the year.
Okay.
And I hope we're open for business back to normal in January, but normally we wouldn't take a class probably till March.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's because we got hit in March, so
Yeah.
I mean, you guys got to get back on schedule, and I understand that.
Yeah.
And then with that said, you said you had 700 people. Of those 700, how many would you take them all? Would you take 30 at a time to take the test? How does that work?
Well, so currently that's what we have eligible to take the exam, but those that pass the exam would then be put into the candidate pool with everybody else that's eligible. So you're looking at right around, I don't know if I had to think off the top of my head, probably around 2,000 people that are already in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
So they would go into the candidate pool. We take about 10% of our candidate pool every year. And that depends on work, how much work's available out there, how many spots we actually have. Generally, we take about 300 people a year, right around that, and that includes HVAC and building trades together. So around 300. So, on average, about 10%,
Yeah, and I want those who are on the call and those who are actually going to watch this later on our platforms not to get scared by that. That's actually a good number.
It's a high number compared to most locals. Absolutely.
Exactly. That's a high number. Are there any questions from Antoine, Jackie, anybody else? And if you're on your phone, press *6 to unmute yourself.
I have a question. For the qualifications, are you all still testing for THC in your drug tests?
597 does not test for THC any longer since January of 2020, but that does not mean that our contractors will not test you for it. There are plenty of job sites out there that require a hair follicle urinalysis drug screen that includes THC. So just because we don't test for it, that does not mean that our contractors won't.
Understood. Thanks.
Yeah, that needs to be understood too. It's still not federal. It's not legal federally either. So when you're on a site, the one thing they want you to be is coherent. And if an accident happens, they want to make sure that you weren't high, drunk, or anything like that. So I hate to say it so candidly, but it's best not to even do it.
Yeah, I just say stay away from it. It's not worth it. So.
And Jackie, I did not know you were a Revolutionary Workshop. I like that organization a lot.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm tuning in today on behalf of all of our alumni that are interested in joining. So thanks for hosting this.
Absolutely. And the 773 number, 678. I forgot your name, sir. If you had a question, please.
Yes, my name is Tyler Toler. I just recently joined in. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. No worries. So if I will be putting this on our website under the event date. So today, September 2nd, under the event, I will put this on the website. And also, if you're on our Instagram page, I'll put it on there as well, and YouTube. So no worries. You can go back to this if you have any questions. And actually, if you don't mind, if you have a question about anything, we don't mind going over anything again.
Yeah, do you mind going over what you just talked about?
Yeah, so just real quick, Adam, can you just tell them the qualifications?
Yeah, so qualifications to apply to the local are the person needs to be 18. They have to have a valid driver's license. We need a copy of their birth certificate and a copy of their high school diploma, GED, or high school transcripts. No college, only high school. There's a $20 application fee, and that's cash or money order. And there's also a $15 charge for the study guide for the exam. That's cash or money order as well. So 35 total, 18 driver's license, birth certificate, high school diploma, or GED. And then also seniors in high school can apply to the local as long as they're at least 17 years old. They have all the other requirements and a letter from the high school letting us know that they're on track to graduate. And so I have 2 5-year paid apprenticeships, one for heating, ventilation, air conditioning, refrigeration, and the other for building trades, which is more the construction side of the trade, including welding, things like that. So that's what we have going on currently. But right now we are closed for applications due to the coronavirus, with no set date in place yet for to open up again. But I'm hoping for October.
Okay, so with all the trades or the programs that you just named, you have to have a valid driver's license.
Yes, you do. We cover 29 counties for work. So from Wisconsin border down to Iroquois County, from East Moline to South Bend, Indiana. A lot of the work is not accessible by public transportation, so you have to be mobile. You have to be able to drive.
Okay.
And if there's any issues with driver's licenses, even if those of you who may or may not be in the union already, we do partner with Hyatt 360 and a plethora of other organizations, St. Paul Catholic Ministries, and they can assist with that as well.
Okay.
Antoine, did you have a question? Oh, Antoine left. So yeah, I appreciate it. I think that's all we have. The
I think I might.
Oh, go
Sorry.
ahead. Go ahead.
I might have one more question.
Please.
Adam, are there background restrictions, like criminal record restrictions that the union has?
No.
Okay, just based off the contractors.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Cool. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Jackie, I will set up a meeting with all of you at a later date because we have a couple of events coming up that we need you to participate in. Adam, same thing.
Yeah.
Because we're starting to gear up, and we're actually starting to gear up. Tracy, correct me if I'm wrong, for in-person events. Still small. We're not doing anything major, nothing like we used to, but the foundation would like to do more in-person events.
Yeah, I'm already out there on the road again. So there's several places that are allowing it too. Doing a lot of Zoom calls, which is fine. The team calls, that's cool too. As long as we get the word out there and they understand. I just want to be open to take applications again. So
the same thing. Like I've been like the Zoom calls are great. It's cool, but I need to be out in the public. I need to be with people again. I need to embrace people. I need to see the faces and memorize names with faces. I need to do all that again, man. I miss it. Tracy, do you have anything?
No, I think everything was covered.
Yeah, we try to, even though we say 1 to 2, I think we knock it out the park in like a half an hour.
Good to me, man.
And then again, this 312-855-7421. If you have any questions, you can press *6 to unmute yourself. All right.
Oh,
there we go.
I don't have any questions right now.
All right. And feel free to email us as well. Email or call us. And if that's all, I think we covered everything, and I appreciate you all's time. Revolutionary Workshop, I always appreciate you guys. Adam, always a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thanks, Maurice. I appreciate it, man.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye.
Take care.